Hello. All right. It's gonna be a quick one. We're just gonna use the an anchor point suspension trainer to do a bunch of different bridge, hamstring, dominant type of exercises here. These are some of my favorite ones, especially if you don't have access to things for like Nordic curls or something like that to be able to anchor the heels or lock the heels in. Doing suspension trainer, hamstring stuff, hamstring curls, bridges, single leg stuff, it is beneficial and it's going to give you a similar result. Really taxing. I like training my hamstrings using the suspension trainer, probably more so than training with heavy weights. I feel like I can get a little bit. I can do whatever I want with it that way. So let's rock and roll. So we're going to start simple bridge. Now, depending on your suspension trainer that you have, if you have a TRX, we'll say you're gonna have a small little loop at the bottom you can usually slip your heels in through. It's not super comfortable. But if you go with the APT, the anchor point training um, suspension trainer, they have a bigger handle. You can move it. You can put the whole ankle right through, so you just get a little bit better lock. Not saying that the TRX style doesn't work. It works just fine. I actually don't mind being able to anchor the heel in here, and then I can kind of press the midfoot on the handle. So if they both have their advantages. They both have, it's just whichever one you have, work with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to start, let's just work through a simple bridge with the heels elevated. Now with this one, it's going to be a lot, let me get this comfortable first, a lot about using the upper body as well. Not like, don't leave your lower body and your torso and your spine out to dry by failing to activate the rest of your body, especially the rest of our trunk structural muscles, right? It's not just here, it's everything on the back of our body as well. So all I do is I drive the back of my shoulders, the back of my arms in the floor without driving my chest up. I'm not trying to squeeze my shoulder blades together. I'm just trying to stay wide to the collarbones, drive some pressure straight down, activating the lats, big posterior chain muscles. For this one, we'll go simple bridge. Just gonna bring the heels in a little bit. I'm going to focus on good glute activation, pull the toes towards the shins, and then from there, exhale, get that pelvic floor engaged, lift the hips, and return. I'm just trying to keep my sternum and my tailbone kind of working together. So they're always in the same, in line with each other, pivoting over the shoulder. So this one's really good because you do get a little bit more of a hamstring dominant feel with the bridge, but you start it with the glute that way. Really works on structural integrity as well. So from there, you got your bridge. You can even add more of like that hamstring slide or that option as well. So you can bridge up, you can slide out, you can slide back in, and then return. You can keep the hips elevated if you'd like. Keep them up, slide out, slide in. Just kind of really pump those hamstrings out, keeping both glutes on, pelvic floor is engaged. You can work single leg on these ones. You could work even just inverted planks, just like engage the glutes, maintain, hold for 30, 35, 40 seconds, whatever it is, making that posterior chain work. You can work for speed. You can start in out here, engage, pull in quick, slowly lower, boom, fire. Again, you can work that quick twitch, that fast action type stuff. We'll give you a little single action. Now I've never tried this one. I'd imagine, ooh, yeah, that's really difficult. This is like, I like it. I'd probably have to lift the anchor up a little bit higher, but you get the idea. So again, like I said, weights have their place, but so do suspension trainers. Have a good one.